Agile Auto's future vehicle values are now available directly inside your vehicle appraisal tools. Continue using your existing workflow without disruption while gaining insights and information that traditional appraisal tools simply don't provide, helping you make smarter acquisition decisions faster. As you can see, Agile Auto's forecasted VIN intelligence is sitting directly inside your current appraisal platform, giving you dealership-specific insights on the vehicle you're appraising that aren't available in legacy appraisal tools today. Let's walk through it. We're in VIN appraising this vehicle. You can see the mileage, the color, and the appraisal value of $22,300. We can also see the retail value of $25,090. Now, when I enter the VIN into Agile Vehicle Analysis on the same screen, we're immediately adding context to that appraisal. You can see you've only sold one of these vehicles, you don't currently have one in inventory, and you've generated negative front-end gross on the one you've sold. The market isn't particularly hot for this vehicle, and the buy list tells us that you can make money with this vehicle, but it's not a strong market match, and historically you haven't performed well on the front end. So this might be worth another shot, but you want to be careful. Let's see how careful we need to be. Let's first look at adjusted MMR based on condition report grade, mileage, color, and your regional market. The adjusted MMR is $22,300, which lines up almost perfectly with the appraisal value. That's a smart appraisal, but now let's look at the future. The forecasted MMR shows that in 30 days you're down approximately $300. In 60 days you're down approximately $700. In 90 days you're down nearly $1,200. That tells us we need to move this vehicle quickly. Now combine that with the fact that you've sold one before and had limited success. You want to make sure this vehicle falls into the right mileage and pricing strategy before you commit. At this point, you have everything you need to determine whether you're buying the car and, if you are, what your acquisition to retail strategy needs to be from day one. You can do this in any appraisal tool like VAuto as well. We'll highlight the VIN, drop it into Agile Auto, and reset. As you can see, within seconds, you're getting all the intelligence you need on this vehicle. This vehicle appears on your buy list because you've generated profit with it. However, it isn't particularly strong from a broader market perspective. You've sold 3 of these in the last 60 days through auction acquisitions. We've included channel-specific performance metrics to help identify which acquisition channels give you the highest probability of success. And you haven't sold this vehicles through trade or direct acquisition in the last 6 months. Now let's run forecasted MMR to see the future. With a CR grade of 4, an odometer reading of 109,000 miles, a white exterior, and a Southeast market profile, we'll run the analysis. This is where it gets interesting. The adjusted MMR is $6,125. The base MMR being shown by VAuto is inaccurate for this specific vehicle profile. If you're relying solely on that number, you could easily put the wrong value on this car. Looking further down the appraisal analysis, there is missing insights to make a confident decision alone. Now let's take a look at the forecasted MMR. In 30 days, the vehicle actually gains approximately $200. At 60 days, it's roughly flat. By 90 days, it begins to soften. That means you have a little more time with this vehicle. You've sold several successfully and generated good front-end gross profit. You don't currently have one in inventory. This is a vehicle you may want to step up on because your store performs well with it. The same process works inside your Mannheim portal. Simply click the Agile Auto logo next to the VIN. Once you do, Agile Auto immediately provides the same dealership-specific intelligence we've been discussing. Your historical success with the vehicle and the market, and vehicle's projected future performance. We can do the exact same thing inside StockWave and any buying platform like VinQ Buying Center, Vehicle Acquisition Network, or KBB ICO. Simply double-click the VIN, copy and paste it in your Agile Vehicle Analysis tool. Immediately, you're seeing the vehicle's sales history. 3 sold in the last 60 days. Not particularly hot in the market. Very hot for your dealership. Now let's run forecasted MMR. Once we enter the condition report grade, mileage, and color, you're going to see information that traditional appraisal tools simply don't provide. This gives you a much more surgical acquisition strategy. In this case, everything drops significantly because of mileage. The adjusted MMR falls to $5,475. The current bid is $9,200. Meanwhile, Kelley Blue Book retail on this vehicle with this mileage and condition profile is approximately $12,100. There's still room for profit, but the auction is no longer your safety net. The adjusted MMR and forecasted MMR show a market that's softening and softening quickly. That's exactly why we're showing you where the market is headed, not just where it is today. The result is a bid that's both conservative and confident. That's the power of forecasted VIN intelligence. Agile Auto provides this intelligence that isn't available in traditional appraisal tools or market guides. You gain visibility into how well your dealership performs with a vehicle, which store in your group has the highest probability of success, and where that vehicle's market value is expected to go over the next 30, 60, and 90 days. That allows you to make more surgical acquisition decisions, reduce risk, improve inventory quality, and increase profitability because when you miss on a trade or an auction buy, it can cost thousands. Visit Agile Auto's website today to schedule a demo and see how this intelligence can help your dealership acquire and sell inventory faster with more profit.